The simple novel writing hack I wish I'd known when I started out. When I first set out to write a novel, I thought I needed complex plots, poetic prose, and a genius-level brain to bring a story to life. I spent weeks creating character backstories, outlining every possible subplot, and obsessing over world-building details that never even made it into the final draft. And while those things have their place, there's one powerful yet incredibly simple hack I wish I had known from the start: write one scene a day. That's it. One complete scene, no matter how short or messy. If you can commit to that, your novel will take shape faster and more naturally than you ever imagined. Why this hack works? 1. It turns writing into a daily habit. Big goals like write a novel feel overwhelming. But write a scene feels doable. Scenes are the building blocks of your story. They have a beginning, middle, and end. Writing one per day not only builds momentum, it wires your brain into thinking like a storyteller every single day. 2. It keeps you focused instead of worrying about how your story ends or what happens in chapter 12. This hack brings your focus to the now, what's happening today in your story. You stay anchored in the moment, and your creativity flows more easily without the pressure of the entire narrative looming over you. 3. It builds a book naturally. Assuming your average scene is 1,000 words, 30 days equals 30,000 words. In 60 days, you've got a short novel. In 90, you've got a full-length book. It grows before your eyes, one manageable piece at a time. And each day, you're getting better. How to use this hack? Step 1. Decide the purpose of the scene each day. Before you write, ask, what needs to happen in this scene? Maybe it's a conversation, a moment of revelation, a twist. Know the emotional or narrative goal of the scene. Step 2. Write without overthinking. No editing. No going back. Just tell the scene as if you're watching it unfold in your head. If dialogue feels stiff or actions feel unclear, that's okay, you'll polish later. First drafts are about discovery, not perfection. Step 3. End the scene with momentum if possible. End with a question, a decision, or a revelation. Something that naturally leads into the next scene. This not only helps your pacing, but it keeps you, the writer, excited to come back tomorrow. What I learned the hard way: I used to waste weeks trying to fix chapters I hadn't even finished. I would stall for days trying to write the perfect paragraph. I'd lose steam halfway through because I was too worried about the book as a whole. But when I finally gave myself permission to write just one scene a day, without pressure or polish, everything changed. I actually finished novels. And then I finished more. Final thoughts: you don't need a complicated outline or a degree in literature to write a novel. You need consistency, momentum, and focus. Writing one scene per day gives you all three. It's simple, sustainable, and powerful. So if you're standing at the beginning of your writing journey, staring at that blank page wondering where to start with a scene. Then show up tomorrow and do it again.